You're used to only getting work done when there is a set deadline in front of you, to the exact day, to the exact hour, to the exact minute. Now, when you want to pursue something in your life at your own pace, you may struggle to find a rhythm or a schedule that will get you going. This is the problem of procrastination, which has seeped through our society so badly now that you're spending 8-10 hours a day procrastinating on the work that you actually need to be getting done. I have suffered with procrastination for about 5 years now, ever since before I was doing my GCSEs. I just wanted to play Fortnite all day, the good times. And I had 1 week to revise all my subjects, all 10 of them. And throughout that whole week, I spent about 4 hours during the day, during the most productive hours of my day, just playing Fortnite. I was trying to hop on with friends, but half of them would be studying, half of them would be procrastinating. They would go on and off like this, flip-flop, while they try and decide when they do the work. We all suffered from this. We were 15 years old and we had no guidance from parents who never suffered from procrastination on the internet because they never had it. It was very tough to manage our time. So here I'm going to tell you how you can set mental deadlines to actually get the work done. Okay, so your approach to mental deadlines can be anything. It's just the fact that there's work to be done, but there's no time to hand it in. This isn't a university assignment or homework. There's no set time. It's just a passion project. So when do you get it done? You have to set the deadline yourself, and you have to be as strict with it as you can. So my deadline for this week is I have to get a video out on the pace of 1 a day, but at the end of every 14-day period, every fortnight, ironic, I just mentioned Fortnite, the game, every fortnight I have to complete 14 videos. So how did I do this week? Well, I recorded 2 over the first 7, and then this week I've had to record another 12. 8 of them were 2 days ago. I did 4 on Tuesday, 4 on Wednesday, and I'm on my 4th one today on Friday. I know, it's a tough grind, and I can't believe I'm going for this long. But it's surprisingly easy when you just sit down and get to it. Now I'm on my 4th video, there are no thoughts going through my mind except what I want to say next, except for the message and story that I want to convey, all in order to complete this deadline. I realised that I actually have a university deadline, the set one, on next Thursday, and I have to complete that. But before I do that, I need to complete my 14 videos for this fortnight, and that ends this Sunday. I'm not going to be able to edit them all today, so obviously I might have to take some time on that, but I just have to make sure they're recorded, as recording it requires the creative work and editing just naturally follows. This is an easy but kind of tedious progress of clipping everything to the exact moments and words that I cut it to, although I'm trying to cut it less so as to extend the time that you're watching me and to help increase your attention span by doing so. So all I require is 5 to 10 minutes of your time. Watch this in full screen, let my words flow out straight to you, and you just have to concentrate. That's perfect. You're doing very well by doing this. Well done. So by the end of this week I would have recorded them all, not necessarily edited them, but the point is that I must schedule 2 per week, 1 on Monday and 1 on Thursday around the evening time. This is what you must do when you pursue creative work. You must use your time in the way you see fit. In my case, I'm basically stacking videos because I want them to last at least a year for the ones I produce over the next 2 to 3 months, because I will have a very busy university year starting from September and ending next March. So this is how I'm managing my time. It takes some real steel balls to actually stick to your schedule like this, because all your life you have been told by an authority figure or an algorithm when your work is due. You've never actually set the deadlines yourself. And that's a problem because you've never trained that skill. So imagine you're level 0 on setting deadlines for yourself. You can achieve level 1 by just doing this. You either write down or use your memory, doesn't matter whichever works for you, and you write a plan or think of a plan and a rate at which you are going to produce the work. I know a friend who does 3D printing, I'm sure he does this. I make YouTube videos, that's what I'm doing with this. Or it could be writing poetry. It could be, say, producing 2 or 3 poems per day, which you may then sell on and do as a humble little precious business. It doesn't matter what it is. It just matters that you're pursuing your passion and using your time wisely in order to embark upon that passion and lead the path in life that you want to walk. You must tune into yourself and pay attention to what you really want in life. One tip to do this is either to journal it out on a piece of paper and pen. I wouldn't use your digital devices because they're quite distracting. A notification may pop in and disrupt the work rate. And I believe that people type too fast to actually think. If you write it out, you slow down your thoughts and you can actually get it out. Or you just sit down, stare at your wall, stare at nature, Or lie down in the grass on the park and just think. You lie there in complete solitude, only with your thoughts, and you relax, you gather your thoughts, you either write them out or you set a goal or intention or deadline in your head and then pursue that relentlessly for days on end, even weeks on end, because it takes a long time to get the ball rolling and actually make something out of your passion project. This is how you level up from level 0 to level 1 in your passion or business. This is how you level your skills up in deadline setting, because if you're doing a solo venture or business, then you have to set the deadlines. It's all up to you now. You no longer have your hand held by the school system or your university. You're no longer following your orders from your boss. You're doing what you want in your time. Of course, if you're still working for someone or setting a deadline, you have to achieve that. But this applies to your own passions and projects that you want to pursue, that you find are fulfilling and will serve you well in your life. Now just sit down, journal, think about what you want to do, set a goal, set a deadline or rate at which you want to achieve that goal, and get started right now. Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. I'm counting on you. See you next time.